Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. We're back to our series and we have 2 videos left of extreme frugality in modern times. Today I'm briefly going to go over the beauty of having more than one budget. You guys know I've done a lot of videos. You can call it, I put them in categories: the premium budget, the gold, the silver, the bronze, and the bare bones. You could have 5 different, 3 different. You could do whatever works for you. I'm going to role play that this is somebody that is living out on their own, renting an apartment. We'll call the person Dawn, since that's who I am. And we're going to role play that this person, after taxes, brings home $3,000 a month to do with as they wish. Obviously, they have to pay bills with that, right? And other types of expenses. And that particular person also, because of little emergencies they weren't prepared for and just other things, plane tickets, just a bunch of random stuff, owes $5,000 on a higher interest type credit card. And they're like, I really want to pay this off, but I don't make much money and I don't have any left over. So I'm going to give you 3 scenarios. This particular person, we'll call her Dawn. Her rent is $1,000, her electric is $100, car payment, because she has to have a car to get to work, $300, car insurance, $150, phone, internet, and cable. That means home phone, internet, and cable TV, $200 a month. Her cell phone bill, because she's got a better, more expensive plan with unlimited data and things, $100. Her medical, that's her portion, and life insurance and all that, that goes together from her work, is $100. Grocery, $300, because she likes to go out and pick up, you know, last minute type things and things that are already pre-cooked for her. Entertainment, she goes out to eat a lot, she goes out for drinks, she goes dancing, and she's social, because this Dawn is super young. She spends about $400. I put miscellaneous down here at $500, and that's anything else that doesn't fit. It could be clothes, tire for the car, random shopping at Target Circle, it doesn't matter. That all adds up to $2,880, which is $120 left over after all of that, okay? I'm just giving you basics. I didn't put in giving or other types of things. These are just some basics that I came up with off the top of my head. So, if she wanted to pay that $5,000 off, it would take her over 3 years with this current, I'll call this the platinum budget. Now, she went from the platinum budget to, say, more of a gold type budget, or maybe silver, whatever you prefer to call it. Her rent, she's still staying in the same apartment. Her rent for a 1-bedroom is $1,000. Electric, she's saving $10 a month because she's being a little bit better and more frugal about how she's using air conditioning, lights, and appliances. Her car payment, she can't get rid of her car. Now, could she sell it for less? Yes, but her car works well and it gets her from point A to point B, so that's $300. Car insurance, she found a company that'll do it less and she has a good driving record, so she's saving $50 all off that. Also, I want to mention in the miscellaneous spending, that could be gas and all of that as well. And she lives close, so she doesn't spend a lot on gas. Okay. Internet, she cut out cable TV and her home phone, so she's no longer doing that. Internet is $80 a month. Cell phone, she doesn't have unlimited data, but she switched to a plan that's inclusive, that she only pays $50 a month, so she's saving on that. Medical, still $100. Grocery, she's saving just $50, but she cut back to $50. Entertainment, she went from $400 to just budgeting $100. Miscellaneous, $100. So she's now spending approximately $2,170, which she left over, has $830 left over, which gives her, that will be paid off the $5,000 in about 6 to 7 months, which gives her more. Now guys, I do realize with these that I may be forgetting categories. This is just kind of a role playing, so if I'm forgetting things, please forgive me. We could add those at another time. Okay, the third one, she gets a little more aggressive because she's like, I don't want this $5,000 debt. I'm young, I'm in my young 20s, and I want to start really investing so that I can be prepared so I can retire early and travel the world. And she's like, I don't want to be in debt anymore. And after she pays off her credit card, she's going to pay off her car and all that. So what she did is she gave up her apartment lease and she's now renting a room for $500 a month from a nice lady. And she may do some helping this lady at her home. Maybe does some cleaning in exchange, but she pays $500. She has no electric bill and no internet because she has Wi-Fi there, so no pay for that. Car payment still $300, car insurance $100, cell phone $50, medical $100. Grocery, she got it down from $300 to $200. She spends $50 around a week. Entertainment, she's getting aggressive. She took it down to $60 for the whole month. Miscellaneous $100. That gets her expenses down to $1,410. So she's saving $1,590. So she will have that credit card paid off to 3 to 4 months. I personally think that many people may struggle on their debt-free journey sometimes because it takes so long. Sometimes in certain people's situation, if they are able to get really aggressive and be able to pay it off in a shorter time, it really gives you a sense of accomplishment. So young Dawn was able to do that by putting in some of these. Now you can even get more aggressive with saving on all of these types of things. Maybe you do give up your car and you take, if you have public transportation, you take that. I mean, there's all sorts of things you could do to pay off debt if you really wanted to. But I love the beauty of manipulating a budget. You can have a generous budget, you can have a medium, you can have bare bones, and you can make it work. And the good thing is it can be temporary. You don't, whatever you decide on any budget that you come up with and that you create for you, you could change it every month, every week. You do what works for you. That's why we call it personal finance. Each person's situation is different. So let me know what you guys think of this idea. And do any of you have any tips on budgeting? And do you sometimes manipulate your budget where you kind of go from more generous to bare bones? Or sometimes you're like, you know what, I've been bare bones for a while. I'm ready now to spend a little bit of money on myself for some things I've been putting off. Let me know if any of you do that sometimes. I think sometimes we do need to treat ourselves to things that we may have been putting off for a while. Remember now, next week is our last week of this series of Extreme Frugality in Modern Times. So that's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and like always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.